They tell you Appalachia is just a stretch of mountains, old coal towns, and people who never left. They don't tell you about the silence. Not the kind of silence you notice in the city or the peaceful hush after a long day, but a silence so heavy it feels like it's watching you. I've spent years hearing rumors, abandoned mining towns that never made it onto maps, places swallowed by the hills and erased from memory. Most people laugh them off. I didn't. That was my mistake. The introduction to this story is simple, but I want you to imagine it with me. Driving late at night, the roads winding like veins across the Appalachian ridges, your GPS flickering between directions and static. Every mile, the world outside your headlights grows darker. No birds, no crickets. Even the wind seems to stop moving through the trees. That's where this begins. On the road to nowhere, chasing whispers of a place I should have left alone. Locals told me once that Appalachia doesn't lose things. It hides them. Whole towns vanish, not because they burned, not because people moved away, but because they were taken. Ask too many questions and you'll notice people go quiet. Their eyes shift and they tell you to stay out of the hollers. I thought it was superstition, but then I found a photograph online. Just one, blurry, black and white, posted by a stranger on a message board older than most of the internet itself. The caption was simple: "Don't go here." That was all it took. Curiosity, obsession, whatever you want to call it, it pulled me in. And now, I'm pulling you in too. My journey into Appalachia began like every cliché horror tale. You think you're smarter than the legends. Gas tank full, phone charged, snacks in the passenger seat. What could go wrong? But Appalachia doesn't care about your confidence. Somewhere along the way, technology stops mattering. Cell towers vanish. Radio static drowns out every station. It's just you, the road, and that creeping silence. The first warning came at a gas station. A man, weathered by years, watched me as I filled up. When I asked if he'd heard of the town, his hand froze mid-motion, cigarette smoke curling around his face. "Don't go there," he said finally. His voice wasn't threatening. It was sad. I pushed anyway. He only added, "They don't want you there. And if you hear them, it's already too late." I should have turned around. I didn't. The road narrowed, trees arched overhead like a tunnel, and for miles there was nothing. No cars, no houses, no signs of life. And then, like stepping through a doorway, there it was. A town not marked on any map, nestled between ridges. Houses with peeling paint, doors slightly ajar. Toys left in yards, plates still sitting on dining tables as if dinner had been interrupted. It looked less abandoned and more paused. Frozen in time, that's when I noticed it. The silence. Not empty, not peaceful, alive. I could hear my own blood in my ears, my heartbeat too loud, my breath echoing back at me in strange, delayed rhythms. And sometimes, just on the edge of perception, something else breathing too. Shadows flickered in windows. Rocking chairs moved when the air was still. And then the whispers began. Soft at first, like distant radio static, then sharper, closer, saying my name. I tried to record it. My phone died instantly. No warning, no low battery. Just black screen. When I looked up, I saw something move. A figure slipping between two houses. Too fast to be human, too deliberate to be nothing. By the time I realized I wasn't welcome, it was already too late. The whispers grew louder, overlapping voices. Some sounding like my own, some like people I'd lost long ago. The town didn't want me to leave. Every step back toward my car felt like walking against a current. The air pressed against my chest, thick, suffocating. Shadows leaned across the road, stretching too far, too wrong. I ran. I don't even remember how I found the car. My legs carried me faster than my mind could process. And when I finally slammed the door shut, the silence pressed against the windows like a living thing. The engine stuttered but roared to life. Tires spat gravel as I tore down the road. The farther I got, the lighter the air felt, until I realized something had followed me. You see, silence doesn't stay in one place. It spreads. At home, I notice it. The hum of the fridge cuts out for no reason. My TV glitches into dead air mid-sentence. Some nights, my apartment grows so quiet I can hear whispers under the silence, like the town is calling me back. I don't think I escaped. I think I brought it with me. And now, I've told you. That means you've heard it too. Don't laugh. Wait until your room goes quiet tonight. Quieter than it should. Wait until you hear your own name whispered from the silence. Then you'll understand why I shouldn't have told you this. Why some towns are erased from memory. Appalachia doesn't lose things. It hides them. And now, it might be hiding you.